Welcome back. We have an important announcement to make. A former federal minister and one-time senator, Mrs. Iyabo Anishulowo, has been kidnapped in Ogun State. Senator Anishulowo, who represented Ogun West Senatorial District between 2003 and 2007 at the Senate, was kidnapped alongside her security aide in the state. Confirming the incident, the police public relations officer in the state, Muyiwa Adejobi, said that they got the report this evening and that the Commissioner of Police in Ogun State, CP Abdul Majid Ali, has dispatched teams to the area for the rescue operation. Shifting gears very quickly now, Charles Iruka stand by for sports news.
Many thanks, Gimba, and welcome to Sports News. The Olympic flame has been handed to organizers of the Rio de Janeiro Games with just 100 days before the opening ceremony. Dressed as a high priestess, actress Katarina Leshu led the brief ceremony at the Panathinaean Stadium, a horseshoe-shaped marble venue where the first modern Olympics were held in 1896. Leshu, who lit the flame in ancient Olympia last week, used a torch to light a cauldron inside the Athens Stadium. The flame, placed in a lantern, was handed over to Greek Olympic Committee President Spyros Kapralos, who in turn passed it to Rio Games organizing head Carlos Nuzman. After the ceremony, the flame will travel to Switzerland, where it will visit the United Nations building in Geneva and the Olympic Museum in Lausanne.
Lighting of the Olympic flame to the safety lamp. The Olympic Games belong to all peoples, to all continents, to all making. We're keeping the promise to give millions of people the chance to be part of history. This journey is only possible with the support of the IOC, the international federations, and especially because the national Olympic committees of this world are engaged.
And in international soccer, Super Eagles head coach Salisu Yusuf has called up 26 players, including captain Mikel Obi, striker Ahmed Musa and Odion Igalo, and goalkeeper Kali Keme for the forthcoming international friendlies against Mali and Luxembourg in Europe. The three-time African champions will play Mali in France on May the 27th before flying to Luxembourg to take on that country's national team on June the 1st. And in the UEFA Champions League, Saul Niguez's sublime goal put Atletico Madrid in control of their Champions League semi-final against German giants Bayern Munich. Niguez moved past Bayern defenders before curling into the corner, giving the home side a narrow first-leg lead to take to Germany. The teams will meet at Bayern's Allianz Arena next Tuesday to decide who will meet Manchester City or Real Madrid in the final on May the 28th. That's it on Sports News. Back to Gimba with the rest of the news at 10.
Frontrunner of the U.S. Republican Party, Donald Trump, says that he will pursue an American-first foreign policy. He made this known shortly before his victory speech following his win at primaries in 5 states. He has promised to cut off ISIS access to oil and support waterboarding and the use of other strong interrogation methods against them. He wants countries defended by the U.S. to pay cost of defense and intends to renegotiate talks between the UN and its allies in NATO. And the main news again. The president today met with the World Bank's managing director and asked the bank's official to hasten the return of funds stolen from Nigeria by the late head of state, General Sani Abacha. Also today, the federal government promised to fish out herdsmen attacking farmers and communities across the country, as President Muhammadu Buhari assured Nigerians that efforts are being made to end the herdsmen' reign of terror. And finally, counsel to the Senate President, Dr. Bukola Saraki, has called on the CCT chairman to disqualify himself from the ongoing trial on alleged false declaration of assets. And that's how it's been on the news at 10 tonight. I want to thank you so much indeed for being a part of it. On behalf of the entire production crew, have a splendid night rest.